Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're back in Pine Valley Zoo, of course. And welcome to all my new subscribers. I'm really happy in the last couple of weeks I've really picked up a lot of new people to the channel, so that's really good. So welcome and thank you for joining us here in our little Planet Zoo community. I hope you stick around and enjoy what I'm doing, and join in with the comments and the suggestions, because I do like to get your input. This game is fun to play on my own, but it's more fun when you guys join in and give me all your thoughts and ideas as well. So please do say whatever you want to say. Right, so we're still working in our reptile enclosure here. It's coming along really nicely, actually. I'm really happy with how it's looking. The reptiles seem happy as well. They've got their nice little beach area here. They've got plenty of swimming space. They've got a little cave area over here, and then they've got another beach area up here heading back towards the entrance. So last episode I finished off a bit of work around the top of the market here, and I built this little walkway here for the staff. And I just started a little bit of work on this wall over here, so that's where I'm going to continue today. And I'm basically going to theme this the same as I've themed the other areas where I've used this rock work, which is mainly by using these rocks, kind of blending in the top here, trying to make it look nice and solid, and yeah, hopefully succeeding. We'll see. And then a load of foliage basically is the plan. Try and just blend this in a bit. I probably just need a little bit of yeah, I need something. Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? Just while I'm thinking about it, I'm just going to get all of this lot linked together. I always make that mistake. You do a load of work and then you realise that you want to delete it, and it's not quick to do if you haven't linked stuff together. Right, so I'm going to need a little bit of stuff on the side here as well to kind of blend this right in. Of course, it never looks quite finished until you get the foliage put on, and then it really comes together. So that will happen in a minute. I quite like the cave entrance as it is. I'm going to need a bit of rock work over the top of it, I think, but I don't want to go too over the top here. I will just get a couple of bits in here, and then a little bit of foliage just to keep it looking a bit blended. And in fact, what I might do as well is just the odd bit poking through over here as well. Again, just once you get the foliage in, I think it'll kind of work better. But yeah, just to make it look all blended together, you know. And then once this is done, what have we got to work on next? I've got to work on the area just above this walkway over the top. Still not 100% sure what I'm doing there, but I'll think of something. Someone suggested like a glass tunnel, I think. I believe that might have been Steve who suggested that. So yeah, we'll see about that. I can certainly give that a go. I like the idea of it being a sort of an enclosed tunnel, actually. Just not sure whether I can pull it off, but I'll certainly try. So Steve is Gardening for Health and Wellbeing is his channel, and he's been one of my longest supporters here, so I really appreciate everything that he has done to keep me on the right track. And he apparently, you're Steve, you are starting to play Planet Zoo yourself. You got yourself a computer, and you're learning the game now for yourself, so that's great. I really look forward to seeing what you do. You know, if any of you out there, anyone else is playing the game, then you know, if you do publish anything, then feel free to link it through my comments or whatever, because you know, I'm always up for promoting other people's work. So yeah, if you've got anything you want to show off to the community, then by all means go for it. Okay, how are we looking? Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Actually, just a little bit more just here, I think, just to layer this up. Like I always say, it always just looks a little bit odd until you get the foliage on there, which is what we're about to do, and then suddenly it all comes to life and you just think, ah yes, that makes sense now. So as always, and I know it's predictable, but I am going to start with the arrowwood. What is it? Yeah, arrowwood bush. Yes, I should know that by now because I always use it, but I'm hopeless with names. But yeah, this is my go-to plant, basically for everything. It's just a wonderfully diverse piece of scenery that you really can use in so many environments and for so many different purposes. So yes, I tend to start with it because it just gives you that good baseline of foliage to work from. And then I'm going to keep the same kind of theme going as I've done before. So the common saltwort I used a lot in the pirate area, so I do want some of that over here. Now where are we? That's the really small one, that's the biggest one. So just around the top here, I think, 1 or 2 bits of this, not too much. I'm not really too fussed about going all the way up here yet because I haven't decided what's going to happen with this pathway anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. I will get a bit of creosote in here as well because I love this bush. It's one of those go-to pieces for me, the creosote bush. So my game seems to be lagging just a little bit. I'm doing an upload in the background. I'm uploading yesterday, or for me tomorrow's episode, but for you yesterday's episode is uploading in the background as I record here. So I'm hoping that's not going to slow the computer down. It certainly shouldn't do, but this zoo unfortunately is already starting to get quite big, and my computer is not the best in the world, and it does tend to lag a bit unfortunately as the zoos start to get to a bigger size. I'm hoping I can get around that by eventually I'll have to do what I've done before, where I empty the zoo of people and animals, and that really speeds the game up nicely. So that may have to happen. I'm sorry, I do want the zoo to look populated, but it's for the sake of being able to actually continue playing the game, I may not be able to do that. We will have to wait and see. Cool, okay, that's looking good. I like that. I quite fancy having a little bit of colour, and let's have a look. There is one of my go-to trees that I sometimes use, which is this tamarind. Now, which one do I usually use? Yeah, I think it is this one, isn't it? I don't know whether I can get this in. Yeah, look at that. If you just sink it into the right places, it can look really nice, this, and it can give you that splash of colour, which you don't get very easily with the plants or with other trees. But I do really like that. Actually, let's get a bit under there, and then maybe just a little bit over here. Yeah, I like that. That's just gives that whole cliff face a little bit of something different, doesn't it? Right, that's looking a little bit odd under there, so let's just come back into here. Let's find a bush. What do we got? How about... No, I don't like that bush. I don't know why. It just doesn't look like it's graphically finished, does it? Gelder Rose, potentially, actually. Yeah, I don't mind that too much. Oh, I'll tell you what, actually, I could use the hydrangea, because I've used the hydrangea up by the market, so I can kind of continue that colour theme down here a little bit, can't I? And I think I can get away with it. Just a little bit, just to give it that suggestion of kind of continuing that colour colour scheme from the marketplace. Wow, this is really lagging. I'm very sorry. I hope it's not messing up the recording too much, but yeah, my computer is struggling today. There we go. Good. That cliff is looking pretty good now. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm basically done with the beach here as well. I'll do a bit more detailing up here again once I've decided what's going on with this pathway. And that's the same for up the top here. I will do a bit more detailing here again once I know what I'm doing on the other side. But for now I'm working over this side, so I want to continue. The cave itself is basically done. Got a couple of animals in here now, that's good. I was considering a little bit of work in here, but actually I think all this needs is the curb. Here we go, put on the ground. It doesn't need railings, but I think the curb would finish that off. Yeah, that looks better, doesn't it? So yeah, it doesn't really need anything else in here, to be honest. What do we think about this glass edge actually? Whether I want to... Yeah, I'll just do a little bit of rock work actually just along here. I think if I... We've got this lovely flat piece. I often use this along the base of this kind of thing, because you can kind of just hide the bottom of the scenery pieces quite easily with this kind of stuff, and it all just blends together. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Now this end, yeah, so this whole tunnel here obviously hasn't had anything done to it yet. I don't want to do the top, but maybe I will just do this bottom bit. And this is just going to be simple rock work in here just to hide all of this bit in here. So if I can bring that into here, let's just get another bit down here. What have we got there? There's a bit of a hole there, I think. Yeah, this is quite a nice rock. It's angled nicely, so you can kind of cover these little triangular shaped holes with it quite nicely, like that. And I'll probably do the same on this side, I think. And then again, just something nice and big. Probably go really big actually. Get that flat side over like that. Okay, so that's decent. I won't. Yeah, I'm not going to do that just yet. Or am I? No. Let's have a look at this corridor first. Let's sort of work from this end along. So this this land here, I think the idea was I was going to try and bring this further down. I don't even know if I'll be able to though, because of the path. Whether it lets me extend this. No, it's not going to. Okay, it's not gonna. No, I can't bring that down at all, unfortunately. That's a shame. Okay, so what do we want to do over here? I do like the idea of it being a tunnel of some sort, but it's a really big tunnel. And I'm not really convinced that that's going to work. And I kind of like it being a bit more open, I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't think a tunnel is going to work here, I'm afraid. It's just not, it doesn't look right, it doesn't feel right. So no. Okay, no tunnel. But good idea, just not quite the right place. But I do feel like it needs something here. Let's have a think. What have we got? We haven't got any restaurants on this side. We've got the whole marketplace over here. It is always a good idea to have a lot of food and drink places. So I wonder whether I could maybe just extend the pathway a little bit. If I do, I can never remember which of these it is. Flatten terrain, I think. Oh, okay. Okay, hang on. There we go. No. Okay, maybe it's tunneling. I never know. No, it's neither. Okay, what? Oh, is that... maybe that's because there's pathway there. Maybe... Okay, yeah, that's a shame. I was really hoping I could bring this pathway along here and then join it back in again, but no, I don't think that's going to happen, is it? It's not going to let me do it here at all, I don't think. Ah, that is such a shame. No, it's just not going to happen, is it? I can do it there. How far over? Let's have a look. I can do it just there. Ah, but I can't go... Nope. It's not really... Okay, so I can just do a little bit there. And then it doesn't let me do any more. No, it's not going to work. Okay, that's a shame. I was hoping just to do a little pathway coming off. Similar to what I did with the marketplace over there. But it may just be that I need to put facilities directly onto here. I might even put a little staff room under here actually. I haven't built a staff room for a while. Let's have a look. I don't need to keep it up, but maybe another staff room. Keep my staff happy. I don't know why it does that. As you put it back like that, I mean, it's trying to build some crazy stairway. And I don't know why. Maybe I need flattened terrain on. No, clearly not. It's bizarre why it's trying to do that. Okay, let's start there. And let's just see what else I might be able to attach, whether it's going to let me... I mean, look at that pathway. It's bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers what it's trying to do, and I don't know why it's trying to do it. I just know that it's really annoying. It's fine. I'll do it like this. I don't mind if there's a tiny little slope. Let's go. Let's have a Missy Good. Don't think I've had one of them for a while. Oh, this one's not even going to try and connect, is it? There we go. That's fine. Yep, that's good. And as always, if I can fit a toilet block in as well, that would be great. I might have to do that down this end actually. Ah, it's not going to connect. Okay, let's try over here. No, don't think that's going to work. Ah, I wonder if there's anywhere in here where it might even attempt to build it. No, it's really... Oh, okay, yeah, I could get it in there. Okay, let's do that. That's fine, don't mind that. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Now, how do I want to decorate them? And what do I want to do with this overhang? Because that... it's a little bit... yeah, silly, really, isn't it? I feel like that needs to go because it just doesn't look natural at all. Hang on, I need to kind of push this a little bit harder. Try and flatten this off a bit. Now there's not there's not an animal up here, so this doesn't need to be a good shape for anything to be walking on. Just want to do this, and then I will smooth it off a bit. Yes, because we've got a little viewing area up there, haven't we? Good, okay, yep. Right, let's just smooth this off. Okay, good, good, good. Wow, I do apologise for this lag. It's annoying, isn't it? Do you know what I'm going to just do? I'm just going to shut the zoo and see if that helps. Just kick people out and see whether that makes a difference. It might just be that my computer's having a bad day. It does happen with technology, doesn't it? And things just have a bad day and start running slowly. It's very strange, but it does happen. Well, it certainly does in this house anyway. Right, so I want to do something with these shop fronts. I'm not really sure what, to be honest. Let's have a look at what fascias we have, or what wall pieces I should say. Maybe I should go modern over here, maybe a little bit of this. Now why doesn't it let me? Usually when you select something like that and then you hover over one of these buildings, you can click on it to add it to the building, and for some reason that option doesn't seem to be working anymore. I don't think it's an option here, is it? No, it's just, it's like it's been removed from the game. I should be able to click like that and add it, but it ain't working, and it's really annoying. It means you have to go into here and edit. Oh well, there we go, that's life. Right, what do we think? A little bit of modern stuff over here. And then can I, yeah, I can blend that like that, and that one like that. That looks good. And then let's come into this one. So this one is like that and like that. Oh dear, that's quite a height difference there. I didn't realise that. That's fine. I can work with that. Okay. I'll put an edge of a roof on this, and it will look really good. I hope. It might not. Don't know until you try. Right. Now let's just see, how does this blend in here? Does it or does it not? It does. I just need to use a different piece. I think I need that one. Whoops, that was the right way around. Let's see if I can shrink the grid size down. Does that kind of blend together? Yeah, that's okay. Don't mind that. And then I might just bring it out a bit more, like that, before I take it back in again. See how that works. Okay, right, there's our little shop front then. Cool, yeah. Right, what about roof? Angled roof. Maybe a clay. Can I colour that? No, that one's not colourable. Okay. You're only going to see a little bit of it anyway. That might look nice. Just coming out of the edge there, and then I can put a trim on it as well. Yeah, okay, I quite like that. And then if I do exactly the same here, like so, and then same again. I may just have to tweak the height of these a little bit, but I'm not sure yet. This one's going to be tricky because, yeah, I don't know, that works okay actually, doesn't it? It kind of blends together there. Yeah, I don't mind that. It's quirky. I like quirky. Right, so what is it? Trims, clay. Ah, no. Hang on, what's this? Clay tiled roof. Ah, right. So this is, yeah, it's these really big ones, isn't it? This may have been a bad choice. Oh, I don't know. Actually, that might work. Let's put them on, and we'll see what we think. Sometimes you just have to play around and see what works and what doesn't. Not overly convinced yet, but we'll see. I think I probably, I need to continue that under there like that. I think what I might just try, I don't know if this is going to work, but if I can lift that up and still have it actually connect. See, the pathway has gone bananas there, but I can kind of get away with that if it looks better, which it does actually. I'm assuming that that is connected. So yeah, so this has gone really funky here, but I can hide that, and the window is just a little bit off. Maybe let's just see. Can I don't know if that has connected that pathway or not. Let's try. Let's just get rid of that. Yes, there we go. That's a connection. Good. That's better. Now I can see this edge better. In fact, what I probably want to do here then is lose that. And get another one of them in there. Right, what do we think? Is this guy entering shop? Ooh, no, he is not coping with that, is he? Oh, there he goes. Good. Right, let's just try and push this terrain back a little bit here. See if I can actually make it so you can see the shop. Wow, what is that in there? Is that... Wow, is that pathway just... Yeah, look, he's confused because he's standing facing the wrong direction as well. That's not a good sign. Not even a little bit. Okay. Right, not good, not good. Let's see, can we move this further back? Blimey, this is getting weird now. Oh, look at that. That's quite interesting. That's kind of cool, actually, isn't it? Don't mind that. I think I can get away with that, because what I can then do is just expose a little bit more of that so that you do get the full effect of the roof coming out. Get rid of this overhang a little bit. Right, let's just check him. Is he jumping in better? Yes, and he's facing the right way. Okay, this is good. This is progress. Let me just expose his shop properly. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking that. That's quite nice the way it's set back, actually. It adds a little bit of character, doesn't it? So what we then need to do is simply get a piece like this. So this is, obviously it's going to be at a weird angle, so this needs to be a separate piece, something like that. And then I can just angle this in. I think the height's good. Something like that. Looks good. And then I can copy that over to this side and hopefully do basically the same. Like so. That's kind of cool. That's better than it should have been, really. I like that you can go up these little steps and then have a little platform there, and he's sunk right back. It means he hasn't got much of a view. Although actually no, he's got a bit of a view looking out there, hasn't he? You can't see sideways at all though, so yeah, not brilliant, but it looks quite good from out here. So yeah, I don't mind that. That's kind of cool. Okay, and obviously I just need to kind of hide these corners and these bits here, so I might create some little flower beds or something in there. Yeah, so it needs a bit of decoration, but that's looking alright actually. It's a slightly different sort of look to the whole thing. This is kind of an Asian look, you know, which is which is fairly reptilian, isn't it? I think a lot of these reptiles are from Asia, so yeah, I'm going with that. I'm linking that together. I'm claiming that as my own. I did it on purpose, I promise. Yeah, okay, that's cool. And then I'll do the loo here in the same style. Maybe make it look bigger than it is. Kind of bring it out to be a big square on this corner here, I think. Yeah. And then I might even create like a doorway, like an arch or something here using the same pieces. Try and do something clever on this corner here to make it look like you walk into a tunnel here and then down underground. Oh, I've kind of messed a bit of the staircase up there, haven't I? Let me just see if I can push this back up a bit. Hopefully that's not, yeah, that looks better. I don't think that will have messed up anything upstairs. No, that all looks pretty good. Cool, okay. Nice. Yeah, that'll look really nice actually, just having a couple of extra restaurants over there. I mean, I have obviously now emptied the zoo, everyone's leaving. But, you know, I'll keep building as if people are still coming in. But yeah, the lag does seem to be better already because I'm down to 74 people. It's a shame, but you know, my computer, it's not a supercomputer, it's quite old. I don't have the money to buy a new supercomputer, so I'm afraid I have to work with what I've got. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. How are these hippos in here? Those hippos can't get in there. They're meant to be out here. Yeah, their traversable area is nothing because they can't be there. That's very strange. I wonder how that happened. I'm surprised they're not hungry because they really should be, because they're trapped in there. Because the traversable area here, you see, they can't get into this area. This area is for the flamingos to go in. Like this one's about to demonstrate. See? How strange. Not sure what happened there, but there we go. Good job I spotted that, really. Otherwise, they'd have been stuck in there for a long, long time. I mean, they might have been in there for a long time, although I didn't say they were hungry, so I don't think they were in there for too long. Right, sorry, a slight distraction there. This is looking really nice, isn't it? I'm really enjoying this. Let's give you an aerial view of the whole zoo just before I finish the episode. Let's just have a little recap on what we've done so far. Why not? I mean, this is episode 81 or 82, something like that, so we are really spending a lot of time here now. So we had our main woodland area, then we had our main building at the front here, which was the entrance building and our train station. Turned out really good. It's interesting coming back and having a look at this actually, and it's amazing how you kind of look at stuff and think, oh, actually I could make that a bit better, but no, this is all pretty good. I'm really happy with that still. Then we came into here and we did our hippo and flamingo lake, and the house is over this end here. We've got our creepy crawly caves in here with all our little exhibit animals in. Our indoor waterfall. That all came together really nicely. Oh yes, and our bats of course in here. I made this into a proper cave looking area, so that's cool. Then where do we go next? I think we came up here next. I did various waterfalls and things in here, which all turned out really nice. Built the dam, of course. And then I came over here and I put the bear habitat in, which goes all the way over here. Then I came up here and we put in our little peacock area. Peacock cafe. Then we came up further and we've got our red pandas and our, ooh, what have we got here? Oh yes, the red-crowned crane living with the red pandas here. They've got this little lake here, and the red pandas have got all sorts of cool climbing frames here where they can come over the other side of the pathway here and walk around on top of the train tracks. Very cool, really enjoyed doing that. Then we had our second train station built up here with a restaurant kind of underneath and on top. And then along here we had our, ooh, what are these ones? The Eurasian lynx, that's them. So they got a nice little cave here, and then they sort of got this whole hillside, another waterfall here coming down to a pond at the bottom. We then rebuilt our bee restaurant, which I was really pleased with. I think that came together very nicely. Oh yes, we also had our little aardvark habitat in the middle here. Then I came over here and I did Gorilla Gorge. Oh no, I didn't, sorry, I did the pirates next. Our sea lions are living down here in the Pirate Bay area. This was probably the most fun to do. Then I came over this way and I built Gorilla Gorge, which is a very good looking area. Oh, look at them all, they're all stuck. Ah. I'm so disappointed in the pathfinding. I really am. It's just terrible that they're getting stuck there. And I just don't know why. Bear with me while I move them all. I'm going to have to, I don't know, I'm going to have to do something here because I can't just have them getting stuck on here all the time. I may just have to get rid of this walking post. Maybe, I'm not actually sure whether they need it or not. I wish they would put something in the game which kind of detected when animals are stuck like this and automatically moved them back to the entrance, because it would really help out, wouldn't it? Because this is very silly that they get stuck like this. They get hungry. The game must know that they're stuck. You know, it must know that their traversable area has suddenly disappeared. But it does nothing about it. It waits for me. Look at this. I mean, there's so many of them here. Pretty bonkers, really, isn't it? Nearly there. These poor gorillas. Right, what have we got left? Another one. I mean, look at them all. They're all legging it down there, probably to get some food. Actually, there's one just up there as well. Okay, there we go. Good. Right, so if I click on this, let's have a look. Yeah, their traversable area. It is tricky because this post here. Is there one stuck in there as well? What are you doing in there? Come out. Poor thing. Yeah, their traversable area here, it suggests that they need that to be able to get up there. I think they can come in from the top actually. But I really don't want, you see, they climb it really well. That's what I don't understand. Why they suddenly, they come off to the side and get stuck. Let's just speed this up and watch him. No, you see, sometimes they climb it absolutely fine. Here comes another one. Let's just see what happens. Absolutely fine. It is a bit of a mystery, that. Oh, blimey, where are they all coming from? Are they? I think they were climbing up. Yeah, they must be climbing up from underneath. But now look at them, you see, they're all going up there and it's absolutely fine. It's working as intended. I'll just keep an eye on it and see what happens. It may be the foliage needs to change, maybe this tree. Maybe I need to actually change these and just have them a bit further off the ground. I could probably do that quite easily actually, couldn't I? I think if I lifted that up. No, and then I think let's see if I can just kind of link this in like that, and then if I take one, oops, that was completely the wrong direction. Just take one up to here. Oops. Okay, let's see. Let's just check that they can use that. Yes, good. Okay, they can still get past and they can climb on it and they can come all the way up here. Oh, they can't get off. Oh, what? Okay, what about you? Why? They can't get off for some reason. Okay. Maybe I just need to stick one like that. Let's have a look. Nope. Now it's saying they can't go anywhere up there. What have I done? It's not linking them together at all, is it? Maybe one coming off at that angle as well. I'll just keep on putting stuff on until eventually it says they can get up there. But it's not saying that. Okay. I've kind of messed that up, haven't I? Completely messed that up. Right, do you know what? Undo, 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 and put it back. Okay, let's just see. Okay, that's better. They can get up there now. Do you know what? I'm just going to leave it. Eventually I'm going to have to remove the animals from the game anyway because my computer won't be able to handle it. So, you know, it is what it is. I will just leave it for now. Anyway, sorry, that really dragged the end of the episode out there. I do apologise for that. Cool. Right. So this is what we'll be working on in our next episode. And then I'll continue along this side, filling in all of this entrance area here as well. And then I'll nip over to this side where I will have a little look around this train track here and the tunnel and this this walkway along here. Don't know what I'm going to do there yet. I'm not sure about this train either, whether that's going in the right place or what at the moment, to be honest. Actually, yeah, what is it? Oh, yes, because it comes down into this. So yes, I do want to keep the train as it is, don't I? Because it comes down into this this new station over here. So yeah, cool. Right, anyway, sorry, I will leave it there. So thank you so much for joining me. Please do hit the like button if you've enjoyed the episode, and if you're enjoying the series, then please keep hitting the like button because that really gets the video put out to more people, and it's clearly working because we're getting a lot of new viewers, which is really good. So we're building our little Planet Zoo community here, which is great. So please do leave me comments as well if you've got anything you want to say, whether it's good or bad. I can take bad comments, so feel free to say whatever you want. And hopefully you can join me again in the next episode where we will continue here in Pine Valley Zoo working in our reptile habitat. Until then, do take care, and I will see you soon.